Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. From being a victim of mental health issues to becoming one of the most famous stars of her time, Billie Eilish has become quite a success story. But things haven't always been easy for her, and let's take a look at the real reason Billie Eilish was homeschooled. Number 5. Billie Eilish's childhood. Who doesn't know Billie Eilish? If you listen to music and have kept up with the emerging talent, then you must be aware of who Billie Eilish is, and might even be a fan of her music. Born on December 18, 2001, Billie Eilish has stunned the world with her musical genius, and has bagged multiple awards ever since she entered the music industry. Billie Eilish comes from an Irish and Scottish ancestry, and her family background is flooded with artists. This is not so surprising if you think about how talented Billie Eilish is, and it just makes sense that she comes from an artistic background. Ever since she was a kid, Billie Eilish's parents have encouraged her to expand her creativity, and did not bound her by the shackles of society. Unlike most parents who want their children to go into specific fields, Billie's parents encouraged her to choose a field of her own liking, and supported her to pursue her passion. Well, we guess their tactic worked out perfectly for Billie Eilish, considering how successful and famous she is today. Number 4. Billie Eilish's claim to fame. Remember the song Royals? Before Billie Eilish made her debut in the musical world, Lorde was the youngest breakout artist. However, with the release of her song Ocean Eyes, Billie Eilish replaced Lorde and embarked on her well-deserved journey to fame. If you've heard of Billie Eilish's music, then you must have noticed how fearless she is with her music, and how raw her lyrics are. Billie doesn't care about what people think of her, and writes what's true to her heart. This is probably why she quickly went from being unknown to having millions of fans within a span of a few years. Her journey to stardom started almost accidentally. A recording of her song Ocean Eyes was posted online, and much to everyone's surprise, the video took off and went viral within a few days, resulting in enormous fame for Billie Eilish. Billie was being recognized for the talent she had, and started her journey of becoming a singer. Her video of Ocean Eyes got millions of views on YouTube, and soon she started collaborating with her brother and other names in the industry to produce her music. Billie even went on her own tour, and was received by a plethora of fans everywhere. She was also named the Up Next Artist by iTunes, and has won several Grammys ever since. Number 3. Was Billie Eilish homeschooled? We're sure you're familiar with Billie Eilish's music, and now that we've taken a sneak peek at her career and her origins, let's get back to the topic at hand. Unlike most other children, Billie Eilish and her brother were homeschooled by their parents, and Billie has talked about it on several occasions. Billie Eilish's mother is a screenwriter and her father is an actor, and together the two came to the mutual conclusion of homeschooling not just Billie Eilish, but their son too. Billie Eilish and her brother were homeschooled by their own mother. Naturally, there was a lot of difference in the kind of schooling Billie and her brother got in comparison to the schooling that children who went to schools got. Apart from teaching her children maths, English, and other basic subjects, Billie Eilish's mother placed special focus on teaching her children about music. They were taught about reading and writing music, in addition to learning how to play different musical instruments. Every night before going to bed, Billie's parents had a rule that their children would have to play any musical instrument for an hour before they slept. This definitely worked wonders for Billie Eilish, considering how she's gotten to the top of the musical world at such a young age. Number 2. Why was Billie Eilish homeschooled? In a podcast, while revealing a lot of her parenting secrets, Billie Eilish's mom also talked about why she thought homeschooling was a good option for her kids. She initiated the talk by mentioning how after the Columbine massacre, she started evaluating whether going to schools was really the best option out there. Billie Eilish's mom and her husband were already aware of what homeschooling was, and had given some prior thought to the idea of homeschooling. But after the Columbine incident, they were further convinced that homeschooling would be the right fit for their children. Moreover, she also talked about how her children were always slightly different from other children. Billie had auditory processing, and her son had sensitivity issues, and this meant that they would not be able to learn at the same pace as other kids in school. This further convinced them that they could just teach their children at home and help them work on their skills. Number 1. Other celebrities who were homeschooled. Well, you'd be surprised to know that Billie Eilish is not the only celebrity who was homeschooled. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are amongst the many celebrities who were homeschooled. Other celebrities who were homeschooled include Ryan Gosling, Selena Gomez, Venus and Serena Williams, Christina Aguilera, the Jonas Brothers, Hilary Duff, Demi Lovato, Kristen Stewart, and Miley Cyrus. Well, we guess homeschooling worked out pretty well for them. Here was all you needed to know about why Billie Eilish was homeschooled and the impact it had on her. Do you think homeschooling is a good idea, and did it work for Billie? Let us know in the comments, and make sure you like this video and subscribe.